What's up guys, Tim from Red Goat Garage here. Today I'm going to be polishing my Chevelle. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So the Chevelle's going to be used in a show, kind of. Somebody asked to borrow it, and I haven't polished it, cut it, buffed it, even really waxed it in probably 10 years, because for the most part it sits inside underneath this cover, and when I take it out I do like a quick spray wax, wipe it all down, and it looks great. But it's slowly started to get some swirl marks and things in it, so I really need to go through and clean it up a little bit to be used as more of a show car, because really it's more of a driver right now. So let me show you what I'm going to be doing, and kind of hopefully, I mean, it's gonna be hard to show you the results, but I'll let you know if it worked or not. So I'm not a car detailer person. I went to Harbor Freight this morning and bought some stuff, so let me show you what I got and show you the process that I'm going to do. So the first thing I bought was this dual action polisher buffer deal. I don't know, it was $100, but you can see it kind of like offsets, and when it spins around, you can see I've already kind of started experimenting a little bit here. You can see all the crap everywhere. I just wanted to do a little test piece. I bought two pads. This one's a medium, I don't know, grit, density, I don't know, whatever they call it, medium. And I bought an ultra fine one too, so I could kind of like go at it a little more aggressive and then come back over it with like a finishing wax to really polish it off. I also bought this stuff here. This is Professional Ultra Finishing Polish. You can see according to their scale, it's a 4 out of 12 on how aggressive it is. Again, I'm just trying to get some of the swirl marks out, maybe some light scratches, things like that. I mean, overall, this car isn't in bad shape. I just really want to kind of clean it up and make it a little bit more presentable. So really what I'm doing is I got this all soaked in and kind of going over this. And I don't even know what speed. It says the 1500 RPM. I don't know if this means 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. I don't really know. I've just been going low speed. Figured go slow at first, kind of figure out the system here and see how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this stuff off now and kind of see how I went, and then I'll kind of show you the next step. All right, I wiped off a little bit to see kind of how the swirl marks look, and it's definitely better, but I mean, we're talking I went over it for 30 seconds. So I'm going to go over it a little bit more here and kind of push on it maybe a little bit to really work that compound into the paint. So let me do that and I'll show you again how it looks. Still got a few little, there you can see some scratches. I still got a few little, a lot better. A lot better. Maybe if I went with a more aggressive cutting compound and maybe a more aggressive pad, I could get more up, but for this, I'm happy. Okay, so I just went over the hood here 2 times. So like I said, I'm not a detailing guy. I didn't even look this up, how to do this. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. And I would say probably 85 to 90% of the like light scratches and swirls are gone. So pretty happy with that. I think if I used a more aggressive pad and a more aggressive polish compound, whatever, it would come up a lot more. But for what I'm doing, just kind of cleaning things up a little bit, making it look nicer, I think this will work fine. So I think the trick is that I need to keep going on it a lot longer than I was the first time. Also, I need to maybe apply a little bit more pressure than I was. So I'm gonna keep going on the rest of the car here. So I'll set the camera up so you guys can kind of watch me work. And but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is just kind of keep moving along the entire car until I get the thing finished. So then the fun part is I need to get underneath the hood and get it all clean, get the inside, get it all clean. But for the paint part, this seems to be working okay. But could be better, but then again, it just could be my lack of experience. I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna get back to it. Alright, so I just finished doing the whole car with this Meguiar's Ultra Finishing Polish Professional, and it's turned out pretty good. So like I said, about 90% of the scratches are gone. Definitely a lot cleaner, smoother look. what I'm going to finish it off with is this guy that I bought at the Good Guys show. Again, not sponsored by Meguiar's, but you know, if they want to, that's great. This is a one-step paint care 3-in-1 wax. Removes swirls, water spots, and blemishes, increases depth of gloss and color clarity, provides long-lasting protection. So basically, originally I bought this to do the whole car with, but it wasn't aggressive enough, so I bought that other stuff. So I figure what I'm going to do is finish it off with this, and this will also wax the car. And I did buy a foam. This is a different foam pad. It's a finishing pad. It's real fine compared to the other one that had a little bit more grit to it. So yeah, let's get going. Got it all finished up. See here, nice and shiny, buttery smooth now. Super happy with it. Actually, I should cut and buff and wax this thing more than once every 10 years. But yeah, really, those two together really made a big difference in cleaning this thing up. So now I'm going to go through and clean the windows and the wheels and get everything else all polished up and cleaned. And I'll show you guys the final results here. Which will, for me, will actually be tomorrow when I take it to the show that I'm going to display it at. So kind of show you what it looks like sitting there. But yeah, so that's me cleaning, buffing, waxing the paint on this Chevelle. Like I said, super easy. Probably have, I'd say 3-4 hours into it. So I'm probably going to do my daily driver truck next. So I have enough, like the 3-in-1 wax that I just used. I used probably about half a bottle on this car. So I would say you could use that on the car 2 times or do 2 different cars with it. The other cutting compound stuff that I used the first time, it was a bigger bottle. So it probably only used a third of it, if at the most. So I can use it probably a couple times. But yeah, be sure to hit that like and subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. And keep watching here for a few more minutes. Like I said, I'll show you what this thing looks like all set up in the showroom floor. Alright, so I gotta admit, I kind of screwed up here. I promised that I'd show you guys the end result of the Chevelle being all polished up. I got so busy taking the car down and getting it all set up and wiped down and everything, I completely forgot to shoot any video of it. So I'm going to show you a picture of it really quick here. So there's a couple pictures of it, and I was talking to the Holly guys after the show. Said it pulled a ton of people. They're really happy with it. Got a lot of attention. I gotta admit, it does look way better than it used to. I guess I should probably clean it and wax it and polish it more than once every 10 years, I guess. So thanks for watching. Like I said, it's just stuff I bought off the shelf at Harbor Freight, basically. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks.